everybody. Today I'm playing with the 360 Insta360 ONE R cam. This is my second 360 degree cam, and I kind of just wanted to chat with you guys about filmmaking, which I'm a YouTuber, so not a filmmaker. That's an insult to filmmaker people. We are talking about like using cameras as tools and having fun with them and having a good time and telling a story, making it narrative, and doing something useful with a camera. There's so many different kinds of cameras, from drones to like DSLRs to cell phones to 360 cams now to GoPros to everything. You gotta kind of use the correct tool for the correct job and make it interesting and do cool stuff. And these 360 cams are kind of like an action cam, but I find they're amazing for a lot of weird stuff. Like you can just jam them in places where normally you couldn't get a DSLR and focus it or do anything like that. You can use them to just like have a super simple camera on a stick that you don't have to focus, you don't have to expose for, you don't have to aim. It captures everything around you. But that also lets you, like, you can't just release a person with a 360 degree VR headset and they can look in the wrong place and like narratively not have a story told to them. Like, you gotta tell a story with a camera, you gotta do cool stuff, you gotta figure out a way to use it. Look, my seat's full of water. Anyways, so I'm gonna go play with this thing, and then we're gonna use a bunch of examples of different types of video and just chat about telling a story with shots in camera and the limitations of everything and stuff like that. And then this is the Insta360. I actually like the form factor of the One X way more. This is like a GoPro. It's way more fiddly. It has a bunch of extra pieces. I think these things are rad. Just being an all-out alien little device that the original One X is just like this weird device that has no pieces that come out, no disconnectable batteries, no disconnectable lenses, and it's just stupid simple, and I love that. This thing's a little bit fiddly, but let's look in here. Here, this is so cool. You could almost use this thing as a diagnostic tool for looking around places and doing things. It's cool to play with it. Boop. All right, let's go to the shop and play with this thing. So there are some advantages to having a super wide angle camera that you never have to focus or anything, that just kind of sticks on a stick. It's a lot easier to drive a Humvee and one hand this thing as I drive down the road. Let's see here. Kind of goofy town. Probably don't want to get in a wreck doing this. So let's jack up this little, man, it's cold. I'm dumb. Let's jack up the arm it comes on, which you can't see because it edits it out, which is cool, on the stitching of the two cameras. So let's jack this up and see if we can create some unique angles. No idea how stable that is, but it had to be very different looking. Oh, hey, look. So this is funny. You can see Patrick's skyline here. Always something interesting. So one of the cool things I want to do with this, oh God, it's so shaky. One of the things I want to do with this camera is create excitement, and I've kind of done that with my pit walks, and people always like seeing pit walks. Look at this. Look at this. This has just been rotting here for quite some time. Big turbo, 2JZ, mess of all this stuff. Get down there. Boop. Full of water. Saddest thing ever. Nobody cares about this car. Look at this. Ah, the garbage mobile. Full of dirt and water and super gross debris. All right, a lot of that's low light. Let's go do some, I guess, higher light? All right, here we are with the 360 cam, and I'm heading up on track to watch guys kill it on North Course. And we're gonna stick this little 360 cam. The cool thing is you can put it all over the place. And can do all kinds of fun stuff with it. So I'm gonna use it to look at cars. He tried and failed. I think this is gonna get people pretty hyped trying to hit this thing. That is terrifying me. This video is cool. So one thing I learned, you can just what's on the roof? You can be like, what's up her skirt? You can do anything you want with this thing. Be like, what's in Mark's nose? Alright, let's go do a pit walk. I'm gonna start a new clip. All right, guys, let's go look at these cars. What? Am I in the picture? Come on, Si. Look beautiful. Look beautiful.
Don't I always?
Yes, always. All right, this is a beautiful Sylvia, a beautiful GTR.
That one's better.
So much. What?
The one in front is better.
Oh, we'll go look at it. So many cool Nissans, though.
Yeah.
So up here for drifting, we kind of have tons and tons of cool Toyotas because they last longer. But for this, we have a lot of cool
things.
Nissans. Sugoi! Awesome. Very cool. Oh my goodness. This one is rad. That is so cool. Oh dang. Look at this. This looks rad. CR Kais on Evos always look amazing. Yes?
Yeah. Does he have the cool paint? No, it's just a normal white. He doesn't have the cool white.
Whew. That looks rad. This thing is so cool, I keep coming back to it. Look, he has a brake bias thing, I think that is. He has a bunch of little, things I don't know what they are in there. Such a cool car. And you know it's SR. You go have fun, Nick. Yay! Woo! 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 All right, have fun.
So in short, I thought this was going to be a specialty cam like a drone, which really can't do an entire video all by itself because it needs another camera to do the narrative work, because it would just be some type of B-roll camera, but that wasn't the case at all. I really enjoy using these 360 cameras. I think that you can use them extremely creatively. I think that you can use them to make an entire video. I think you can use them to vlog. I think you can use them to get all kinds of cool footage. Now they do have shortcomings though, and the shortcomings are specifically they're very wide angle. So it's not gonna work for anything far away. It's not gonna work as a telephoto. It's not gonna work even for medium distances. But like, it just needs to be used in a format that makes the viewer feel very close to you, very involved in the action. And I guess you could say, like, you really want everything to be within a couple feet, maybe even no more than probably 15 feet, or else the car going by or anything going on is just, it looks way too far away. Out at the edges of the camera, everything's going to distort, but that's normal for any type of wide angle lens. You just have to remember that, because if you're some type of person that's very vain, you're going to look heavy if you're out to the side, or your face is going to be very stretched. That's just a super wide angle thing. It's not just about this camera. This is a very wide angle camera, but a camera like this is far, far cheaper than most fisheye camera lenses for DSLRs. You could buy this camera and replace an entire fisheye lens setup and be very, very happy with it, I think. Now, because it's going to capture the entire 360 degrees all the time, the resolution of the camera is going to be a bit lower than a lot of dedicated cameras that are only capturing what's in front of them. But that again is a limitation of 360 cameras and data throughput, SD cards, and all kinds of stuff, and that's going to improve in the future. But I didn't even think that stuff mattered. I thought the resolution was pretty much always fine. Didn't work great in low light, but I don't expect it to work well in low light. I think this camera is magical, amazing. I love this camera. I like the form factor of the One X more than the One R, but the One R is super cool, and that's it. On a side note, if you guys have seen any rad footage of 360 degree stuff that you want me to see and we could try and incorporate it in our channel, please link me, because I would love to see it, because I love to cheat and just look at what other people do, and it saves me a ton of time, especially because we're just about to start Drift Week. So please link me some stuff in the description. I love you guys. Bye.